Hello, I'm Sandy Walden of Serenity, www.sandywalden.com. In case we don't know one another yet, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm a Master Grief Coach, Master Grief Coach Trainer, Reiki Master and Teacher, Hypnotist, and author of the Acorn Journal, Messages of Connection from the Other Side. I'd like to talk to you about grief, not as that stagnant place that we are doomed to spend the rest of our life hanging out in, but as the emotion we experience when we've lost something. It might be a job, a pet, a friendship, a love relationship, so many things. Whatever brings on that loss, even if it's something that we chose to do, for instance, moving, changing our job, or rehoming a pet. When we experience the feeling of deep loss, we're experiencing grief. That grief does not need to last forever. It's a place to start. You will hear me in these recordings talking again and again about taking one step after another through grief into healing. When we first experience grief, we often feel as though we are a victim, and that may very well be true. We didn't ask to experience deepest pain. We didn't ask to be feeling bereft and hopeless, yet that's often what happens. What I want to tell you is that you have more power than you imagine. With your thoughts, with your words, with every step that you take, you can move toward healing. And that's what I'd like to support you to do. For now, I'd like you to simply consider, the possibility of feeling better. For so many, there is the belief that they must suffer for the rest of their lives, that this pain will never, ever end, that they cannot feel better, they cannot heal. But the truth is, we have more power than we imagine. Humans are incredibly creative and resilient, but we often need support. That's completely reasonable. So these recordings are going to talk about different experiences with grief and some suggestions for beginning that healing. For now, I invite you, as I said, to simply consider feeling better. How does that feel? Where do you notice the very thought in your mind, in your body, in your heart? Because healing is possible, and together we can walk that path through grief into healing. You can find me at www.sandywalden.com. I look forward to talking to you more. Namaste.